Okay, it's time to stop the lies of slavery. I'm Rhonda, and I'm here to help you sort out and debunk all of the myths, the ridiculous, idiotic statements that are always made concerning slavery, especially now on the internet and social media, especially on YouTube. I'm doing this in hopes that one day we can have a sense of closure, a little truth, and empowerment. And this is the first of a series, and again, I'll be answering common questions and not so common questions dealing with slavery, and hopefully, we'll be unlearning the lies. Okay, so one person that I'd like to address immediately is our dear friend. Well, I don't know him personally, but I do admire him, Professor Gates. He made a statement that got to me, that irked me, that bothered me, that someone that I thought I looked up to and admired. I thought that he would never make this sort of statement. And it was something to the fact that basically that black people have to be held accountable for slavery. No, that would mean that you are blameworthy. Now, if I do not blame anyone else post slavery times, meaning non black, why would I then take the blame upon myself? Let me give you an example of how ridiculous this is. Suppose you were adopting a child from me. Is it my fault now that you chose to dehumanize, beat, rape, kill, torture, hang? Is it my fault? No. Now, one fact that you did say, and I could talk on this forever, but that'll be other clips, is that yes, Africans did sell Africans, but so did other cultures and other ethnicities. Romans, the Italians sold Italians. They had slaves. If you didn't have a slave, you were kind of looked upon as being poor. Arabs. I mean, we can go on. Besides the slave owners, slave masters, husbands, wives, whomever took part in the dehumanization of African slaves, African men and women that became slaves, they're to blame. Now let's move forward, though. We can point more fingers, Professor Gates. Before you blame black Americans, let's just blame the American elite, the gatekeepers. Who controls this education system that we have in America? Last time I checked, it wasn't a black man or a black woman. Who wrote the textbooks? Last time I checked, it wasn't a black man or a black woman. When I was a child, we read maybe one chapter about slavery. About Africans, period. It only dealt with slavery. Didn't tell us that they were kings and queens. Didn't give us anything to be proud of. So should we blame them for teaching us what slavery was about? So should we blame them for lying about slavery? Because we weren't there. We did not exist during that time. So all we did was took in and learned from our teachers, our professors, our American curriculum, so to speak. Your accountability statement. Does it make it right? Does it make it right that they dehumanized the African slaves? Does it make you feel better? I see through your pain, your sorrow. Said it never came, your tomorrow.